Look at my notes, bro.
Man, peeking over.
No,
We look alike.
Yeah, that's your little brother, man. That's your little brother over here, okay?
I gotta play the card.
You know that song like "You're Hot and Then You're Cold" by Katy Perry. You're yes and then you're no. That should be Kevin Holland's. I just did sing it. That should be Kevin Holland's walk
You're gonna have to
outside
pay
done.
Katy.
But shout out to Jaywalkers. Make sure you go get you some of Drew Dober's signature pants on Jaywalkers. A funny story about Drew though, okay, just for some stories, is he had a fight in Germany. Okay, he lost to unanimous decision. He didn't agree with the decision. He went to the after party with this fighter because he was in Germany. Got introduced to his family. Oh boy, ended up marrying his sister. Oh, okay, so Drew Dober's the man on all accounts for me. So let's go, Drew Dober. He's gonna bring this one home.
It's plus 663. So we're gonna put 20 on it and win $132 here. Welcome to the Denver Sports Betting Show UFC edition. As always, I got my fight crew here. I got Taylor, Ryan, and this week's special guest, Marcus Hooks. Thank you for being here, Marcus. We have fights this weekend in Vancouver, British Columbia. We got a Denver boy on the map.
Yep.
Drew Dober taking on Kyle Propolek. Taylor, talk to me. Who you got?
I got Drew Dober all day on this one.
Ryan?
Drew.
I'm gonna probably say Drew as well.
I got to go with Drew as well. I mean, I think this is just, I don't want, no fight is easy, but I think he should win this one pretty easily. Taylor, how come you're going with Drew?
Man, just because I think this is the UFC throwing him one here.
I agree, yeah.
Because he's had a couple tough losses. He needs this win, but he's super technical as a fighter, Drew. He just likes to swing and bang. That's like what he likes to do. This guy's hard to put out. He's been cut twice by the UFC, though, his opponent, and he's coming back. So I think Drew goes in there and gets it done. But shout out to Jaywalkers. Make sure you go get you some of Drew Dober's signature pants on Jaywalkers. But I think he goes in here and gets this done pretty easily. A funny story about Drew, though, okay, just for some stories, is he had a fight in Germany. Okay, he lost to unanimous decision. He didn't agree with the decision. He went to the after party with this fighter because he was in Germany. Got introduced to his family. Oh boy, ended up marrying his sister. Oh, okay, so Drew Dober's the man on all accounts for me. So let's go, Drew Dober. He's gonna bring this one home.
So he lost the battle, but won the war.
That's what I was gonna say.
Good for him. Ryan, how come Drew Dober?
Drew, just overall better fighter here. He definitely needs this one, right? Like you said, like he needs this one. And I think, like you said, he's that dog. He's just gonna bang out there, and I think he's gonna end this quick.
Yeah, I agree. Marcus, how come you're going with Drew?
I can say this, that no matter how well or how good you can fight, how technical your skills are, it's that cardio. Mm-hmm. You got that cardio, hey, that's the end of the day for that. You can do anything with that.
And I agree with you there that I think the UFC is trying to build up Drew Dober. They have a lack of talent right there at the top. So you can kind of look across the board and see who they're really putting in positions to be successful. And I think Drew Dober is one of those guys. But moving right along, we have Mike Malot taking on the ever-active Kevin Holland. Taylor, who you got?
Man, my pick on this one is Mike Malot just because you can't trust that dude, Kevin Holland.
I know. Ryan?
This is a pick 'em, but exact same thing. Kevin Holland, you don't know what you're going to get, so I'm going Malot here.
Okay. Who you like?
Man, y'all not going to like my answer. I got to go with Kevin Holland. Got to go with Kev.
And I don't think it's a bad pick. I mean, the betting odds speak for themselves. But Taylor, you were pretty confident in Mike Malot getting it done. What's your thought?
You know that song like "You're Hot and Then You're Cold" by Katy Perry. You're yes and then you're no. That should be Kevin Holland's. I just did sing it. That should be Kevin Holland's walk.
You're gonna have to pay Katy Perry.
That should be Kevin Holland's walkout song, man. You just never know. Like he should go in here and wax this dude. Like he absolutely should. He's the more technical fighter. He's the more skilled fighter. But I was watching his media day stuff today, and that gave me no confidence in him. He just looks like he's there to, show up for work, get a paycheck, whatever happens, and he's moving on with it. So I'm excited to hear him talk. It'll be an exciting fight, but I think Mike Malot gets this one done in front of his home crowd.
Okay, Ryan, talk to me.
Yeah, everything you sent me, and I was like, no, Holland's not in it. He said he's just smoking and training, and I was like, nah, he didn't watch any tape on him. But Malot's got the home field advantage. He's a stronger grappler and just more technical all around. So I'm going to take some plus money on this. Method of victory by KO, TKO, DQ, or submission is a plus 160. So that's what I'm going to go with.
You
Malot.
think he gets finished? Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know
think
if he was
finished.
trolling or not, but he literally said he thought he was fighting Jake Matthews. Like he's like, wait. The interview asked him, he's like, wait, Mike Malot, I'm fighting Jake Matthews. Like I don't know if he's trolling or not, but like he just doesn't seem like he's there. He might have smoked a little too much.
Yeah, I
before
was going to say
he crossed the
he
border.
might be smoking, but, you know, it's legal in Canada, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so he's not breaking the laws. Marcus, how come you're going with Kevin Holland?
Well, Kevin Holland, I mean, he has a good tank in him. His ground game is not bad. You know, being a black belt in jiu-jitsu, he
It's
knows
legit.
he knows what he's doing. You know, he's been training for a very long time. Also, we look alike.
Yeah, that's your little brother, man. That's your little brother over here, okay?
You know, I gotta play the card. Gotta play the card.
So, with you being our local fighting expert, Kevin Holland is probably one of the most active fighters on the UFC roster. He's going for his 5th fight this year. The weight cuts, the training. I mean, by the time that you get to 5 fights in 1 year, maybe does that lead into his lack of enthusiasm for this fight?
Probably. It really could.
So many weight cuts.
Yeah, once you do it so much, it gets to your mind to where it's just like, okay, it's just another day at the office. I'm showing up to get my check. But I mean, once you do it that many times, nobody's gonna be as excited as if you fought 1 year, then you waited the next year and then fought then. You got used to it.
Yeah. So Kevin Holland is much more talented. And if it was just a talent versus talent, I would have to go with Kevin Holland. But I think that he's just too active. I love the fact that he is out there. He's willing to fight anybody. But I think there is such a thing as being too active. And I'm going to have to go with Mike Malot on that one. But going to the main event, we have Reinier de Ridder, RDR, taking on Brandon Allen on short notice for Brandon Allen. Taylor, what you thought?
Yeah, so I got RDR by submission is my official pick for this one. It's around plus 185, but also RDR inside the distance is plus money, and that's a good option as well.
Okay. Ryan?
Look at my notes, bro.
Man, peeking over.
No, same exact thing. RDR submission for sure.
Okay. Marcus, who you like?
Same thing, going with RDR submission.
RDR, I bet against him every single time, and he proves me wrong every single time. I think I got to go with him, even though Brandon Allen is a big fighter and finally matches RDR's size, still 2 inches shorter. But I think the short notice, we saw Matus Gamrot come in and fight Charles Oliveira last week on short notice, got destroyed. And afterwards, he blamed it on the 12 days notice, which that is a big deal. Going from not training to now a headlining event, 5 rounds, that plays into it. But break it down for me. How come you like RDR?
Man, so this is going to be a good fight. And at first I wasn't excited about it because Brendan Allen's already lost to Anthony Hernandez, right? Mm-hmm. So that's who he was supposed to be fighting. I think that's the better fight and the more exciting fight. But Brendan Allen has some skill. He's a jiu-jitsu black belt. He has good low kicks. He's coming off that win to Vittori. He's going to come out fast, and his only path to victory here is to overwhelm in the first round and take advantage of that. But it's a 5-round fight, and I just don't see him staying in there with RDR for that long. RDR is the only fighter right now that's saving into my hope of like these other fighters from other organizations are good, right? Him and Kayla Harrison are the only 2 that are like holding on to my dream. And we've only seen a little bit of him inside of the UFC. But if you watch him in One Fighting Championship, if you watch his grappling events, like this dude is skilled. So I think he's going to outpace Brendan Allen on the ground, and I think he gets it done. But yeah, I'm still kind of sad we didn't get to see that fluffy fight.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
I think either way, RDR, regardless of this, especially if he makes a flashy victory, but regardless of this, he should be fighting Hamzat next.
That would be interesting, but he's got to get past Brandon Allen first. Ryan, how can you go on RDR?
So Brandon Allen, he's got nothing to lose here, but at the same time, like RDR, he's just the more skilled. That he's gonna like that grapple heavy assault that he's gonna put on Allen. He's just gonna take him down, and I think this is gonna be not too light work, but he's gonna get that submission.
A submission? I mean, Brandon Allen is a black belt. I mean, he's no slouch on the ground. You think he gets submitted? That will be interesting. My concern is RDR is a little bit lower in activity, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Marcus, talk to me. How come you're going with RDR?
I'm gonna go with his grappling skills. And the fact that he was ready for the fight, you know, so he's had that time to prepare, you know, and train.
To prepare for 5 rounds, I think that is a big step up. Does it give you any concern at all knowing you're picking a fighter with such low output?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't say so.
Okay. No. RDR is good for about 70 significant strikes for the whole match. His striking is odd. I don't want to say that it's not effective because I've seen him be effective, but I don't know. It'll be very, very interesting. I'm going with RDR as well. Like you said, he's just been training this whole time, and Brandon Allen, there's levels to this game, and I think RDR is a little bit higher on the skill level. So with that being said, that wraps it up for this segment, but be sure to not go. Oh, Taylor is right. Thank you for saving me. We put together a parlay for you to get you paid while you're watching these fights. Ryan, break it down for the people.
All right, so we got RDR by submission, and then we have Mike Malot, money line, and then we have Azamat, Bikovic, I don't even know, money line, so BEKO.
It'll be at the bottom of the screen, right?
And so that's plus 663. So we're going to put 20 on it and win $132 here.
Love it. As you know, sports betting is what we do. Reading off these fighters' names, not so much, but be sure to not go anywhere because we're breaking down all the UFC news next. Thanks to our official sponsor, Assured Roofing, you can score $2,000 off your next roof. Whether it's hail damage or just time for an upgrade, Assured Roofing has your back, just like we got yours with the bets. Quality work, local experts, and right now, $2,000 off your next roofing project. So while you're out there betting smart, call Assured Roofing and invest in a solid win for your home. Be sure to use promo code Denver Sports to lock in that $2,000 savings.